Hey guys, good morning from the village. Good morning from the village. My face looks puffy, but I never knew I had eye bags. Are they forming just because I'm in the village? Yeah, so I think I think I have eye bags now. I've never seen myself with eye bags, but I can see a little bit of some eye bags. But I'm well rested. I didn't cry or anything. I'm fine. If you're watching me for the first time, my name is Rispa Ayanga. My channel name is Just a Young Girl. I'm a Kenyan who lives in Zimbabwe, Harare to be specific. So please subscribe and join the family. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Asante sana tinutinda maitabasa. So right now I'm back in Kenya, right in the deep village of Bondo, a place called Sakwa Bondo. So I woke up early to do this video. One, I'm home alone with the kids. So I'm the responsible adult today, just because just because I'm an aunt. I take care of my sisters and brothers' kids, so that's why I'm the one responsible today. So I woke up in the morning to do this video because of the chaos of the kids. So I want to do it so early in the morning before they wake up. It's quite early. Yeah, I just want to do a home tour of how actually, let me start this way. I'm a Kenyan, and in Kenya we have tribes. We have 47 tribes. One of them being Luo. We are not the majority, but we are among the majority. So in Luo culture, Luos are from the western part of Kenya. So we have cultures in every tribe. We don't have totems as Zimbabweans do. We just have tribes. And on the tribes, so I'm just here to tell you some of the cultures. I just want to inform you of some of the cultures I understand about the Luo. One being the Luo Homestead. So that's why I want to show you our homestead. I'm not going to do a house tour because not my house, but one or two times you'll see my house here and there, but it's not my, I don't want to invade my parents' privacy. I just want to show you how a Luo homestead looks like. In a Luo homestead, we always have the father. I just want to say that Luos, some Luos are polygamous. Luckily or unluckily, my father is not polygamous, though his brother is a polygamous brother, a polygamous dad, if I may call it. So I'd love to show you how the polygamist homestead looks like, but I don't think I'll be able to. So I'm sorry, I'll just show you a non-polygamous family, how we live, because it's a bit different from the polygamous family. So one, this is how our homestead is built. When you enter, this is our gate. And I'm showing you this because most things revolve around the gate. We call it rangach. Rangach means the gate. So even the house, it needs to face rangach. It needs to face the gate. So that is a rule, because when the in-laws come, they have to use the gate, the rangach. They can't come through the small gates. We call them wangarot. Wangarot. Sorry, I have this key because I'm going to open. I'm going to unlock so many doors there, so I just had to carry it because I don't want to go back into the house to wake up the kids. I don't want any form of distraction, so just bear with me. I hope I just hold it in a way that it doesn't distract you guys. So as I was saying, everything revolves around this rangach. The house has to face Rangach. Rangach is the main gate. We have another gate, but it's not the main. So when visitors come, they have to use the Rangach. When in-laws come, they have to use the Rangach. So that's why I had to start this video here to show you the Rangach. We don't have a specific way of how we keep our cattle. I'm not sure if there is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know one thing. You can put them anywhere. Some shelter them, but as these are free range cows. Yeah, so we don't really have a specific place to keep them, but we used to keep them somewhere else, but I think we figured out this is the right place, further from the main house. So, because they have house flies, so they can mess up the house and also their dung. So we just kept them further to the gate. That's where we keep them. My dad loves livestock, so that's why you'll see a little bit more of cattle. So right now they're not. They go for grazing around 9 or 10, so they're still relaxed. As you can see, some of them are still on their knees. On their knees, they're sleeping. So another thing I want to show you is this house. I'd love to show you the cattle house, but it's not really important in this video. But that is where we put our calves because they are young. They can't sustain the harsh weather, so they are kept in that iron sheet house. Yeah, it's a beautiful iron sheet house. Let me show you a closer look. So we keep them now onto this house. So as I was saying, this house is very important. This is the firstborn's house. I'm just showing you in context with my home. I know other homes are different because they have so many children. For us, we are only two. I only have two brothers, and they're elder brothers. This is my firstborn's. This is my firstborn brother's house. So this is what happens. The firstborn brother, he builds on the right of the father's house. That's the father's house, and this is the right side of the father's house. So that's where he is supposed to build a house. And this house, in a Luo culture, it's called Simba. Simba is the house that a son builds in the father's home. So this is Simba. It used to, I'll tell you later, or maybe I just finish with it, because this house is where the first son lives before they get out of the father's house. You have to get out of your father's home. So what I mean is that this house is no longer my brother's house now. We are using it for a different thing. We are using it for the houseboy. Ojo, stay there. We are using it for the houseboy. He now lives here. So it's not used for my brother anymore because he left the home to build his home. So even his son will build a Simba, then will leave a Simba to go and build his home. So that's what we mean when we say a Simba. A Simba is a house built for a son of the home. So this Simba, you can stay as long as you want, but it depends with your time schedule. You want to build a home, you need to move fast. You still want to stay with your parents, you need to move slow as you can. So I just want to mention that when my brother used to live here, he still used to. They used to cook and eat from the main house because I think my mother doesn't love so many pots in in her home, so we shared the meal there. He used this house to sleep and do his shenanigans, but mostly eating was the main house. So that's what I wanted to point out. Then we have in a Luo home, when we have the first son builds on the right, the second son builds on the left, the third son builds on the right, the second son builds on the left. It depends on how many children you have. So that's what happens. Then another thing I want to point out, the last born son, the last born son stays in the home forever. He can choose to move just slightly by the gate, but because he's the one who needs to take care of the parents, he is the one who needs to take care of this home. So he doesn't need to go really far. So that's why the last one doesn't go out, far away from the main house, main home. So that's what I wanted to point out. So in this context, it's only my elder brother who built a house. My other brother hasn't built, but his space is on the left side. So that's what I wanted to point out. So that's why we have like this home here, this house here. It's for my brother, but it's been renovated over the years to fit guests, or right now it's being used by our garden boy. So again, I just want to show you my parents' home. So that's the house. Initially, when my parents started this home, they had a hut. The hut was right on this roundabout. We call it the roundabout where our hut used to be. It used to be a two-roomed hut before they built their retirement home. That's their retirement home. So that's their retirement house, if I may say. So the hut used to be two-roomed right here before they moved. So if you're moving into a new home, you have to have a structure. I don't know, things have changed over the time, but I'm just trying to point out what I know, what about the Luo culture. So guys, note that all this is from my Luo culture. It's not for every Kenyan. Yeah, so every culture has their own way of doing things. The sun is coming out nicely. Yeah, the sun is coming out nicely. So that's what I wanted to point out. So just bear in mind the first sun builds on the right, the second builds on the left. The third right, yeah, they interchange that way until everyone gets space, depending on the kind of space you have. So Then another thing I want to point out is this house. Yeah, it's not in many homes, but my parents went against all the cultural odds to build as a house. Yeah, this house is a 3-bedroomed house. Sitting room, one bath, and like a store, yeah. So they built as this for the girls. So this is the house we used when we come. This is our house. It's still in process. We just need to paint it and finish it off. So I can't go really. Yeah, that is our house. If you can see it, it's close to my parents' home, so it's just for us ladies so that we don't feel misplaced when you come here. When you come with our children and all kinds of visitors, we have a room. We don't have to disturb our parents in their own house. So yeah, that's what I wanted to point out. Then another thing that we also have to point out is just a small home tour. We have just a small home tour. We have our little fruit garden here that I want to point out that this is my Corona project, though this hasn't fruited yet, hoping for it to fruit. Yeah, because it's promising. So this is my Corona mango fruit. We also have pawpaw over there. Pawpaw is my favorite fruit, if you don't know. We also have lemon over there. Then this is our dog house that we no longer have a dog because our dog died. So we are working on it. Then this is our chicken house. Yeah, if you can tell, I'm at the back of the house. So this is our chicken house. I can as well open for the chicken. That's where they do their laying and hatching. Then we have a room there where the normal chicken sleep. Then we have these, we call them osera. Osera are used to cover the chicken. So we use to cover chicken, especially those young ones before when it's still they still dew on the grass. We cover them in the happiness galore. We cover them inside until the sun starts to come out, then we can release them. So let's, we can as well open for the chicken. The king. These are the layers. I need to fill the water. So that's the chicken house. The food is too much. Right now it's the season where we've been putting the grains out to dry. So the food is too much. They're not eating well. Then I wanted to point out we have an outside kitchen. It's not of the best condition because we've not been using it. It's falling apart. As you can see there, it's trying to fall, so we are trying not to use it for safety purposes. So we don't use this kitchen anymore. That's why most of the time I'll be cooking out here, or even here. Or even here. That's where I do my outside cooking. We use this kitchen, but it might be a laundry room soon. When we get electricity, it's gonna turn to a laundry room before we build our main kitchen. So right now we don't have a proper kitchen. This used to be a very nice kitchen, but now we need to destroy this whole house and build a new one. It's not of the best condition. Then we also have an outside storage where we put our farm, like the axe, the rake, and all the stuff. Then that's where we air our dishes so that they can dry. And I think that's the end of our home tour. So, I just want to close this video up before I start with my mommy duties, because I'm an aunt right now of over 7 children. So guys, thank you for watching and continue subscribing. Bye.